Anatomy and Physiology, the Endocrine System, Things You Should Know, Questions and Answers, by Rumi Michael Lee. Introduction. I would like to thank and congratulate you for listening to this book, Anatomy and Physiology, the Endocrine System, Things You Should Know, Questions and Answers. This book will help you understand, revise and have a good general knowledge and keywords of the human endocrine system. Part 1. 1. What is a hormone? A hormone is a substance produced by an organ that has a function of exciting or inhibiting the development of another organ or tissue. 2. How many endocrine glands are there? There are 8 endocrine glands. 3. What are these 8 endocrine glands? The pancreas, the thymus, the ovaries, the testicles, the hypothalamus, the pituitary, the adrenal glands, and the parathyroid glands. 4. What transport hormones? Hormones are transported through the bloodstream. 5. What is the remote action of hormones? The remote action of hormones means to pour its substances directly into the blood. 6. What do the specific effects of hormones mean? The specific effects of hormones mean that the hormones act on specific cells. 7. What is hormone inertia? Hormone inertia is the action that persists when the nerve connection with an organ has been suppressed. 8. What are the 2 types of glands? The 2 types of glands are endocrine and exocrine glands. 9. What is an endocrine gland? An endocrine gland is a gland that secretes its hormones directly into the bloodstream. 10. What is a paracrine gland? A paracrine gland is a gland in which the cell that produces the secretion acts on the neighboring tissues, but this cell is insensitive to its own secretion. 11. What is an autocrine gland? An autocrine gland is a gland that secretes a substance that stimulates the cell that secretes the substance. Part 2. 1. What are some effects of hormones on target cells? Stimulation, activation or deactivation of enzymes, secreting activity, modification, permeability and resting potential, and the stimulation of meiosis. 2. Are the hormones derived from amino acids fat-soluble or water-soluble? Hormones derived from amino acids are water-soluble. 3. Are the hormones derived from steroids fat-soluble or water-soluble? Hormones derived from steroids are fat-soluble. 4. What are the 3 types of hormonal interactions? The 3 types of hormonal interactions are synergy, antagonism, and permissiveness. 5. What are the 3 types of stimuli? The 3 types of stimuli are hormonal stimulus, humoral stimulus, and the nervous stimulus. 6. What secretes the parathyroid hormone? The parathyroid glands. 7. What is the function of the parathormone hormone? Regulating and repairing calcium in the body. 8. Name a gland that is part of the nervous system but also secretes hormones. The hypothalamus. 9. Steroids are secreted by adrenal glands and gonads. 10. A hormone is active on what kind of cells? A hormone is active on target cells. 11. What does the duration of the action of hormones depend on? The duration of the action of hormones depends on their elimination by the kidneys or the liver, or by the speed of their destruction. Part 3. 1. What are some of the hormones of the hypothalamus? Somatostatin, dopamine, endorphin, etc. 2. What are some of the hormones of the pituitary gland? Prolactin, oxytocin, growth hormone, etc. 3. What are some of the hormones of the thyroid? Calcitonin, thyroxine T3 and T4. 4. What are some of the ovarian hormones? progesterone, estrogen, and inhibin. 5. What is the thymus hormone? The thymus hormone is thymopoietin. 6. What are some of the hormones of the pancreas? Insulin, glucagon, and somatostatin. 7. What is the sleep hormone? Melatonin. 8. What is the name of the phenomenon during which hormones control their own secretions? Retroinhibition. 9. What is the function of the thymus? The thymus is the immune defense. 10. Can receptors use several types of hormones? Yes, receptors can use several types of hormones. 11. Can hormones travel alone? No, hormones cannot travel alone, hormones need a carrier. Part 4. 1. Where are the hormone receptors derived from amino acids? They are outside the cytoplasm. 2. Where are the hormone receptors derived from steroids? They are inside the cytoplasm. 3. What is the function of the G protein? G protein releases energy. 4. What are the characteristics of receptors? Receptors are dynamic structures. 5. What are the receptor regulations? The receptor regulations are positive regulation and negative regulation. 6. What is the function of the positive receptor regulation? The positive receptor regulation reinforces changes in the system. 7. What is the function of the negative receptor regulation? Negative receptor regulation reverses changes in the system. 8. Give examples of a positive receptor regulation. Childbirth, ovulation, and the coagulation of blood. 9. Give an example of a negative receptor regulation. The regulation of the body temperature. 10. Name a hormone whose half-life lasts only a few seconds. Adrenaline. Part 5. 1. Name a hormone whose half-life is 1 week. Thyroxine. 2. Give some examples of humoral stimuli. Sodium, calcium, etc. 3. What are hormonal stimuli? Hormonal stimuli enable the release of a hormone by the action of another hormone. 4. Give examples of a nervous stimulus. Adrenaline and norepinephrine. 5. The neurohypophysis is what kind of tissue? The neurohypophysis is a nervous tissue. 6. What is the function of adenohypophysis? Adenohypophysis creates other hormones. 7. Where is adenohypophysis released? Adenohypophysis is released in the large blood circulation. 8. Where does oxytocin act? Oxytocin acts on the kidneys. 9. What is the function of cortisol? The production of energy and the balance of energy in the body. 10. Can cortisol promote weight gain? Yes, cortisol can promote weight gain. 11. In relation to question 10, if the answer is yes, on what condition? If the effect of cortisol is prolonged for long periods. Part 6. 1. What are the main regulatory systems of the body? The main regulatory systems of the body are the nervous system and the endocrine system. 2. Does the endocrine system act slowly or rapidly? The endocrine system acts slowly. 3. The endocrine system acts through? The endocrine system acts through hormones. 4. Are endocrine glands vascularized? Yes, endocrine glands are vascularized. 5. Do endocrine glands have ducts? No, endocrine glands do not have ducts. 6. Endocrine glands discharge their secretions into? Endocrine glands discharge their secretions into the blood or lymph. 7. How many glands are only endocrine glands? 5 glands. 8. Name the 5 glands that are only endocrine glands. The 5 glands that are only endocrine glands include adrenal glands, the pineal gland, parathyroid glands, the thyroid gland, and the pituitary gland. 9. What surrounds the pituitary? Bone surrounds the pituitary. 10. Is the growth hormone anabolic or catabolic? Growth hormone is anabolic. 11. What causes hypersecretion of the growth hormone? Acromegaly and gigantism. Part 7. 1. Which hormones accelerate cell metabolism? Thyroid hormones accelerate cell metabolism. 2. What is the function of the FSH, follicle-stimulating hormone? FSH stimulates the production of sexual cells. 3. What inhibits the release of aldosterone? The ANP, atrial natriuretic peptide. 4. Where is the pineal body? The pineal body is located in the diencephalon. 5. What secretes melatonin? The pineal body secretes melatonin. 6. Is the pancreas an endocrine or an exocrine gland? The pancreas is both an endocrine and an exocrine gland. 7. What is hirsutism? Hirsutism is an excessive development of hairs. 8. What is a hormonal stimulus? A hormonal stimulus is the stimulus related to the concentration of certain substances in the blood. 9. What is the main endocrine gland in the body? The main endocrine gland in the body is the adenohypophysis. 10. What is the antagonist hormone of insulin? The antagonist hormone of insulin is glucagon. 11. What are the hormones that govern the ovarian cycle? The hormones that govern the ovarian cycle is FSH, follicle-stimulating hormone, and LH, luteinizing hormone. Part 8. 1. What is the function of provitamin D3? Provitamin D3 allows the absorption of calcium in the intestine. 2. What is the function of leptin? Leptin inhibits appetite. 3. What is the hormone responsible for milk production in women? The hormone responsible for milk production in women is prolactin. 4. Name an alpha cell of the pancreas. Glucagon. 5. Are nerve cells capable of secreting hormones? Yes, nerve cells are capable of secreting hormones. 6. Is insulin sensitive to its action? No, insulin is not sensitive to its action. 7. What is the unique characteristic of the thyroid gland? The thyroid gland is the only endocrine gland that reserves the hormone it secretes. 8. What is common between a person with diabetes mellitus and diabetes insipidus? Both produce a large amount of urine. 9. What is different between a person with diabetes mellitus and diabetes insipidus? There is glucose in the urine of the person with diabetes mellitus, but glucose is absent in the person with diabetes insipidus. Conclusion. Thank you once again for listening to this book. I hope it has helped you in your journey to understanding the endocrine system of the human body.